This week on The Real Housewives of Dubai.
Call you a bitch again if you keep acting like one.
You are so trashy.
You are ghetto. The fact that you had the audacity to even address me and my business. Okay.
Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about The Real Housewives of Dubai Season 2, Episode 12. Let's get right into this. Okay, so this episode starts with Lesa Milan inviting the group because she's going to launch her skincare as part of her brand. So she wants everyone to come. It was really funny also because in that group chat, Stanbury and Sergio sent the most interesting couple photo. Speaking of which, Caroline's parents are in Dubai and they are in town because they just were here to celebrate Caroline's son's bar mitzvah. They didn't show the actual party on the show, but they showed a few clips and wow, it looked phenomenal. Caroline says she's half Jewish, and she says that a lot of religions are kind of like coexisting in the UAE, which is interesting. But yeah, it was definitely a huge party, very nice. The parents also love the new house, and then Sergio takes the dad outside, and Caroline is left alone there to speak with her mom. She tells her that through the recent therapy that she's been going through, she has realized that a lot of her problems stem from going to boarding school. Now, as soon as Caroline brings this up, the mom right away is like, it's not my fault. Everybody went to boarding school at that time. I don't think boarding school is that common nowadays, but it looks like everyone who went, most of the people that went to boarding school are very affected by it. So I don't know what was going on over there, but yeah, Caroline has a lot of issues because of that. And then she also tells her mom that she needs to think very hard about this baby that Sergio wants. So then it's time for Lisa's event. Ayan came in there with her hair looking like Elsa from Frozen. In this event, they are going to do a few things. Lesa actually invited Taleen to do a little workout session as part of the event. So when the ladies begin to arrive, they all get a bag and they're in a spa that's called Heart and Soul. Sara says that she's never seen a place like this have so many brand logos. Everywhere you looked, it said Mina Row. Even the floor, Mina Row, Mina Row, Mina Row. So they get changed and Taleen then leads the yoga. Now here comes Brooke, who says, I'm confused. What does yoga have to do with maternity wear? And why has this spa been transformed to look like it's owned by Lesa? I'm the one who owns the spa. Oh, I mean, she's got a point on the spa. As far as the yoga, who cares? She's such a hater. But anyway, they do the yoga, or they tried to because they all sucked. Then they go to the relaxation room to get massages and other treatments like that. Sara talked to Lesa a little bit about how Sarah's son is doing since the whole possible kidnap situation and the nanny being arrested. Sara says, oh, my son, like, he's fine, but he's so scared at night that someone's gonna come and get him. And Lesa pretty much says, I wish he didn't know. And she is right about this because a lot of you guys actually told me last week that you thought it was horrible that Sara was sharing all those details with Nina while her son was there listening to everything. But Sara says that she's open and honest with her son. But lady, that's too much. You're not supposed to be that honest about everything. And it's funny because Sara is the one who goes around telling people how to parent their kids, remember? So Lesa then goes to talk to Ayan. And Lesa, like, out of nowhere, starts bringing up Stanbury, and you see how she tried to come in between us. She made us fight. We never fight. I don't want you to get close to that bitch because I'm jealous. Ooh. Okay, I mean, we knew you were jealous of Stanbury, so we knew it. So Stanbury and Taleen were getting some massages, and Brooks was with them. Brooks brings up again how this isn't Lesa's spa, even though she put stickers and decals all over the place. She then wonders why Lesa didn't use her spa, the glass house. Taleen says, ask her. I mean, if she should be supporting your business just as much as you're supporting hers. But again, they think that it's because Lesa wants people to think that this is her spa. So then later, Sara and Saba go to have dinner. If you've been following social media, these two just had a fallout online, but that's something else. So they're at this restaurant and Saba says that she's very mad at Akin's behavior and how he's making Sara feel. Sara says that she's done settling. She's a single mother because she settled. She has had her money stolen because she settled. And she's had so many hardships because she settled. Sara, I mean, if you've had that many issues, I think you might need to work on the dating department because you seem to have so many problems with picking the wrong men. But anyway, she also says that she's going through a lot and she feels weak sometimes. She doesn't feel like this strong woman. So Saba says, what is going on with you to feel so little value of yourself to be with someone like him, like Akin? Sara says that she feels guilty from walking away from people because she can see personal wounds and she wants to help them heal. Again, Sara, heal your own wounds. But Saba was definitely coming across as a very caring friend in this moment, looking for the well-being of her and telling her to work it out. Okay, so moving on, it's a new day. Taleen and her husband Raphael host an overnight golf event. Not gonna lie, a golf course staycation with your friends sounds amazing. It's like having a vacation without having to leave the city. So all the ladies are there, and it's a couples thing, so all the husbands go as well. It was also super funny seeing Ayan try to drive a golf cart. She cannot. And then they go golfing. Saba claimed she was a golf pro, but it didn't look like it. But anyway, so at this point, they're kind of all just like hitting the ball, and it was really funny. For the first time, this actually looked like a real group of friends. Unlike other housewife shows where you can tell no one likes each other or their spouses, like this actually, it was coming across as a real group of friends. So in the midst of them, playing golf and all this, Lesa talks to Taleen and she says, I heard something about Brooks being upset after my event. Apparently, she refused to accept any treatments. And Taleen's like, I think you should talk to her. So after golf, the ladies all go up to a rooftop to get some drinks. Saba brings up that Lesa's spa day was so perfect, so then that's a perfect opportunity for Lesa to bring this thing up again with Brooks, who was sitting next to her. So she says, like, what's going on? What's the issue? Brooks says that she owns a salon and that she wasn't going to go do the same treatment that her salon offers to another salon that looked like had been branded to look like Lesa's salon. She calls it a conflict of interest. Lesa says, when I and my event planners did this, you were not in anybody's thoughts. It wasn't to hurt you, but the event needs to look like the brand. So then Taleen jumps in and says, well, there was a lot of branding, like it was all over the place. Ayan defends Lesa a bit, but Taleen says that after the event, Brooks called her non-stop freaking the F out. And that's why she's saying something right here, kind of defending her in a way. By this point, though, Lesa is mad and says to Taleen, if you had a business of your own, then you would understand what hosting an event looks like. Meanwhile, Stanbury walks out to go get another drink. That was hilarious. She says she ain't got nothing to do with this. But Lesa is screaming. She says, if you go to a Mina Rowe event, you will see Mina Rowe everywhere, bitch. So she's screaming and Taleen says, lower your voice. Lesa says, don't point your finger at me. And Taleen says, you don't either. Oh my gosh. I will say this though. Well, no, I'll leave my commentary towards the end because we're almost done. So that was a lot. So then the ladies all go back and they're telling their husbands what just happened, but then they get ready and go have dinner. And wow, I really need to say this. This resort, it looked like the resort itself was the city of Dubai. Like, wow, amazing. So they're eating dinner and then Sara says, let's play a game. It's a question. Okay, so it's a question about the wife, and then the wife has to write down her answer in a piece of paper, and then the husband has to say it to see if it matches. There was a question that said, what was your wife's nickname growing up? And Sergio says, I wasn't alive back then. That's funny. And also, how long does your wife expect you to last? So they were having some fun. But then after the game, Ayan turns to Brooks to clear up what happened earlier and to defend Lesa. But they begin to bicker because Brooks is still, saying like, defending her salon and all this stuff. And then Brooks brings Lesa into it. And at this point, Lesa has had it. And she says to Brooks, you don't even get your own hair done at your salon. You have the Africans come do it for you. Oh, well, damn. So she's like, I don't even know why you didn't want to go get other services or treatments at another salon when you don't even get your treatments at your own salon. Brooks wanted Taleen to defend her, but Taleen says, no, listen, I was roasted too many times today to defend you again. I was called a bitch too many times. Then Lesa goes off again at Taleen. You are a bitch. I'll call you a bitch again. You are not qualified to talk to me about this. You are ghetto. Lesa, the only one acting ratchet in this moment is you. You are sitting at a table with grown women and their husbands, and you're screaming at the top of your lungs, throwing the B words and the words to Nina, you better watch them B words. Now, I give props to Raph because he was sitting there and not saying anything. Because he was literally in the middle of it. But yeah, Lesa was taking this, like, as she normally does, too far. I feel embarrassed for her husband having his wife act like this in public. It really is embarrassing. So that was the end of the episode. Okay, so a few things. Several things can be true at the same time. First of all, Lesa can do her event wherever and however the hell she wants. Okay, it's her event. She can do whatever she wants. Second, Brooks also has the right to be mad that her friend is doing something at another place when her place is the exact same. As a friend, she can have those feelings. However, Brooks not wanting to get the treatments is a little crazy. If I own a restaurant, does that mean I can't eat at any other restaurant because I have one? That sounds crazy. Brooks, as far as Brooks, she has become unhinged and crazy on social media. She was up today tweeting private messages between her and Taleen and Stanbury. I'm actually worried about her. But Lesa Milan, wow. I've never liked her last season. I definitely don't like her this season. She's a very insecure woman. You see that anytime anyone tells her anything, she will scream and cuss at them. I don't know what her problem was with Taleen this episode, and I've noticed that she projects a lot. And she did it last season with Nina Ali, trying to disparage her business. And she did it again today, trying to disparage Taleen's business. Lesa, babe, you're not the only one that owns a business in the Middle East, and you can't expect your business to be untouchable when you go around insulting everybody else's business. And the way that you acted at this dinner was out of line and totally inappropriate and so unbecoming of a businesswoman. Think about last week when Ayan went to that lovely lady's business who also does makeup, and the girl was so supportive of Ayan and was like, I'll get you at Sephora, even though it's the same business. So these girls don't support nobody but their damn selves. It's horrible. Lesa, I can't. I don't know how anyone can be friends with her. But next, it looks like she won't have many friends because next week is the finale, you guys. And that's when Lesa and Ayan will have their big fallout, which we've all been waiting for. So that was the end of the episode, you guys. Let me know what you thought about this crazy episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on next time. You have a great one. Bye.